Thank you so much for taking time for your interview. May I ask where you're from and what's your name?
My name is Drew. I'm from America.
Awesome, Jewel. Which state are you from again?
I'm from Kansas.
Kansas,
Yes.
Nice. And how long it's been in Japan?
I've been here since August, so like 5-6 months maybe.
And
Yeah.
you said like you study in school, like university?
Yeah, I go to Temple University in Sancha.
Oh, how's it going so far?
It's wonderful. I love being here.
Yay! Awesome. What motivated you to come to Japan, first of all?
I've always really loved Japan, specifically like Japanese music, and like when I was a kid I loved anime and manga, so that's what made me want to start visiting Japan.
Yeah.
And after I visited, I just wanted to keep coming here. I did 2 study abroad programs in high school,
Wow.
and I just thought I want to live here all the time. I'm just happier when I'm here.
That's sweet to hear. Thank you. Okay, so you did 2 exchanges like in high school already.
Yeah.
With which country? It's not
So
Japan, right? Well,
my first exchange was 2023. It was for 1 month in the summer. I lived in Nara and I went to language school in Osaka.
wow.
Then my second time, I lived in Sapporo and I went to high school, like Japanese high school, again just for a month. So it was a short period of time, but it was so incredible.
Tell me about the experience. Like,
It was like,
are there a lot of students in the school? Like, first of all,
yeah, there were a lot of students. It was such an incredible experience. It felt like every day I was like dreaming. It was really wonderful. I mean, it's so hard to describe, but it was just like really magical for me. I mean, I think a lot of people, when you grow up watching like high school anime and reading high school manga, it's like, it's so different from American high school experience, so you want to try it. And when I was actually there, I was like, this is like incredible. It's like I'm living like a real life,
right?
like slice of life manga or something.
Were you only exchange student there?
No, there were a few other exchange students, but it was really awesome.
Yeah.
We all got we got a lot of attention from the other students.
Oh, sure.
And so we were like kind of popular. That felt really good. But I was able to like make real friendships, so that was really amazing.
That's awesome. So you hang out not only with like other international students, but
Yeah.
also like how was the Japanese like? What language did you use to communicate with other students?
So most of the time I would use like broken Japanese, but I had my best friend. She was half Japanese, so she would usually help translate for me and my friends. So I had a lot of help, but out of every method of learning Japanese that I tried, that month of study abroad, I improved my Japanese so much more than any class I tried or any app I tried. That month, it helped me so much more.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah.
But that's so much true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how long did you study Japan before?
So I was going into my senior year of high school. So at that point, I had been studying Japanese for 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Using
So-
the app, using like anything.
Yeah,
like
I
textbooks.
took some online classes like Rosetta Stone,
Yeah.
and then I used a bunch of different apps and some textbooks. Yeah.
Did you like actually interact with people online or?
Yeah, I used Hello Talk, which a lot of foreigners use Hello Talk, and I actually am still friends with some people to this day. I used the app for like 2 years, and I still keep in contact with some people from that app.
Was that actually like foreigners who want to learn Japanese as well?
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are genuinely just trying to make friends to practice language with. The app has a reputation for like creepy people, which is true. There's a good amount of creepy people on that app, so be careful if you're going to use it. But I did make some like real friends who really helped me with Japanese, so I'm really happy about that.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, okay. Wow, back to high school. All right. So you said that you were like popular kids.
Yeah.
How did they like come up to you?
My first day was really, really funny. I had really short hair and
shorter than now.
Yeah, really short black hair,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't wear skirts, I would wear long pants.
Oh.
And so I had a lot of people who would ask me if I was a boy or a girl. I thought that was really fun, actually.
That's brutal.
No, I loved it. I like being androgynous.
Yeah.
So I thought it was really cool that people couldn't tell and they had to ask me. But my most like vivid memory,
Yeah.
I was sitting in my like seat at my first day and I was just alone, like I didn't know anybody yet. And I saw these two girls like peek out from my door and I saw some of them point at me and then like I looked over at them and like waved at them. They went, "Hey, kawaii!" And then they went away. I was a little happy but a little confused.
Yeah.
Why are you running away from me? But also like, oh, they called me kawaii. That was a big compliment for me.
That was like the first kawaii you got?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It was really cute.
Yeah, and you became friends with them.
Yeah, I did. I ended up like going to lunch with some of them. So it was really nice. And in the mornings before class started, I would go to their classroom and talk to them. So it was really nice.
That's even cooler that you switched the classes.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Awesome. So like after that, so you decided to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really solidified my thoughts of I just want to be here like as much as I can. I'll do whatever I can to get back here.
That's really solid.
I'm kind of dedicated to this country a little bit.
I can see that. I mean, I see in your fashion a little bit too.
Oh yeah.
You like to be unique somehow, like
Yeah, I was actually a goth.
Oh yeah, you were
for
goth.
a really long time, and my first time I came to Japan, I mostly did like a lot of visuaruke. Like I went to the concerts. I went to what is it? Something Hearts, the like CD store, Little Hearts, I think.
Yeah.
Before it closed down. So I was still like I would wear like black makeup all the time, but I would take the train and I would see the fashion of the people who would take these trains, and I thought like that's how I want to dress. So the everyday Japanese fashion changed my style completely. So ever since my first trip to Japan, I like stopped being goth. I started dressing more like Japanese casual, streetwear, stuff like that, like Uniqlo, GU, stuff like that, H&M, Zara. But now recently, I've been experimenting with more different styles of expression. So like most of this is from Shibuya 109. I got it like last week. So yeah, it's a little new for me, but I mean, this is the best place to explore fashion, I think.
Yeah, I think so. So like you're experimenting a little bit of gyaru, a little bit
Oh,
of,
yeah. Just a little bit, yeah.
I think you're finding your own style too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is like? I mean, if you could choose one thing that really impressed you the most since you came here, what would that be?
The trains.
The trains.
I love the public transportation here. I love taking the train every day, taking the railway, taking the bullet trains, all of that. Especially when I lived in Nara for study abroad, I had maybe an hour 30 to get to my classes every day, but it was so beautiful. I loved just looking out the window with my headphones in and watching, the different cities pass by. I love the trains so much. It's so convenient, especially because I hate driving. And where I lived, I had to drive everywhere. There wasn't a simpler way to get to places. Like I couldn't like walk to the store or something. Everything was too far.
Yeah.
So if I want to go shopping, it's so easy. But back home, if I wanted to go shopping, I would have to like, get in my car, warm up my car, and then like find the maps to get to the store, drive, find a parking spot, like, and I also just didn't like driving, so this is just so much more enjoyable for me. So I like, oh my god, I love the trains here so much.
That was an awesome speech.
Oh,
especially, yeah, that's like a new perspective for us.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of people just use train, and like a lot of people kind of hate train rides. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's too long.
Yeah.
First of all, it's too crowded sometimes.
Actually, I kind of like when it's crowded sometimes.
Tell me why.
Being really close to people, even people you don't know, I don't know, it feels a little special to me. Like, we're all strangers, my shoulder's rubbing against your shoulder, but we're just accepting it, and we're just living our lives. I think that's kind of cool. We're connecting for just a small, short moment, and we both have this level of acceptance, like, we can't move out of the way, we just have to wait till we get to our spot. We're all in agreement that we're going to cooperate. I don't know. There's something so human about that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Sometimes when it's really crowded, I feel a little bit anxious, like I don't want to fall on someone. So I understand why people don't like when it's crowded.
Yeah.
But I think my weird opinion, I kind of like it sometimes.
No, that's actually a good opinion. Because sometimes I also feel like maybe there are some certain people who don't like even go out of the house. Like this is like only time they feel like other people see you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Just a little bit of human connection is so important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And maybe it might give them like a sense of relief a bit.
I hope so.
But I think you're the first person that that talks so openly positive about. Yeah, the training experience, especially like 1 hour half ride in Nara.
Yeah.
I think most of people like just get bored.
I loved it. Also,
Yeah.
in is Kansai area,
Yeah.
the people are so friendly. So I actually made some friends on that train ride to school or back home from school. I used to wear a sign on I had a lanyard that said, like, let's talk about music or let's practice English. And so people would see it and we would start a conversation. And so I made some good friends.
You made lanyard by yourself?
Yeah, well, my Japanese host mother helped me with one side to write in Japanese.
Yeah.
I made friends who we ended up going to the mall together. We still follow each other on Instagram. And there was another friend, I think, we don't keep in contact anymore, but she introduced me to John d'Arc, the band, and now I listen to them all the time. So, yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah. Beautiful things can happen on the train.
Right. Just by taking like one step forward, making it easy for people to access you a little bit,
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, thank
that's
you.
Very creative, though.
Thank you.
I don't think a lot of Japanese people have thought about it.
I think there's the idea that Japanese people are very shy. I think that Japanese people want to be more outgoing, but the opportunity doesn't present itself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very social. I'm a very big extrovert. So I like to go up to people and talk with people. Give people that opportunity. If you want to chat, then I'll get it started. Something like that. Because I've had a lot of experience where I approach someone and we'll start talking and they're like, I never talked to someone like this, but I'm glad that I got to meet you, something like that. So I think that even if I'm nervous, that person's so cool, I want to talk to them, but maybe they don't want to talk to me, it's always nice to try, I think, because maybe you can make their day, something like that.
Yeah, so there is a rejection sometimes.
Oh yeah, sometimes. Especially if I want to compliment a guy, I say like, your kakkoi, your outfit is so cool, and they're like, thanks. Like, ooh, it hurts.
Was that a stranger?
Yeah, it hurts sometimes. Or sometimes, like, a girl too. I'll compliment her and then she laughs at me and kind of ignores me. And that's fine. But yeah, facing rejection is a healthy thing to experience.
Awesome. I love your spirit.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and then I would just say, like, we are just living in a different reality, and some people don't expect people like you.
Yeah.
Giving them a purest compliment, and they might think, okay, you want something in return.
Ulterior motives.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah. My philosophy, if I think someone looks beautiful, I always want to tell them because maybe they don't know. So I always go for it. Of course, there's a chance they're going to be like rude about it or they don't like someone approaching them, but I think it's always worth it because most times it makes someone happy.
And then do you think it works in Japan as well?
Yeah,
It worked.
yeah. That's how I made some friends, and I just have a lot of like fond memories of the way like people smile when I tell them like I like their outfit or something and then walk away.
And then just like anywhere on the streets, on the
Yeah,
train?
I've done it on the street, I've done it in the train, I've done it at a cafe, and I ended up becoming good friends with that person because I started, we were in a cat cafe together. I was like, hey, like, come here. And I was like, you're so cool. Like, I love your style. And we sat together and talked for a while. And then we ended up hanging out outside of that cafe. And we text each other on Instagram, stuff like that.
So like sounds like everything is kind of easy.
It's still a little scary sometimes to approach people. But once I get the courage, usually I can have a really good conversation with people. And that makes me really happy.
And you were always like that before? Like before moving to Japan in Kansas, you were also like that?
It's not really appropriate to do in America, I feel.
Yeah. Because like...
No, not because of guns. Because the attitude of strangers coming up to you, it's much scarier. Especially like,
because of that.
where am I going to meet this person? Sometimes I'd see someone my age at the mall, but malls are very dangerous. Like, parents always tell their kids, like, the mall is where people get kidnapped or a lot of dangerous stuff happens at the mall. So I feel it's probably not safe to go up and talk to someone. They might think I'm trying to kidnap them or something. So it's also just not normal to go up to a group of people your age in America and be like, hey, do you want to be friends? That's something that kids do, but it's not something that teenagers can do. And in Kansas, I felt so lonely. I went to a really small school and I wasn't really involved in extracurricular activities. I always wanted to be in a like big city where I can meet so many people. So I think starting to come to Tokyo, I just like burst out of that loneliness and I was like, everyone's here. I can start talking to people because it's different.
Yeah. Oh, that's really awesome. I'm so happy that you are happy here.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
And what's your plan after this?
After this interview or after today? I'm just gonna go to college like normal. I'm gonna be here for all of my college years, but I really, really hope I can get a good job and live here forever. That's my hope.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your positive energy.
Oh, thank you for giving me this opportunity. This is really wonderful what you guys do.
I think the audience will love it.
I hope so.
Thank you so much and say bye to the audience.
Bye bye.